Ladies and gentlemen, Clay Immunity, welcome. Tap in. I was scrolling through social media the other day and I saw a graphic that I thought was incredibly interesting. The graphic basically depicted what would happen if you took the greatest Los Angeles Lakers players and put them on one squad, and then on the other side, put the rest of the NBA field and its best players for the entirety of the NBA and all of its history that's not Lakers and put them on a different team. What would it look like if you matched them up in a head-to-head matchup? So we threw out different names. We threw out Wilt Chamberlain, Charles Barkley, Bill Russell, Tim Duncan, Kevin Garnett, Allen Iverson, Steph Curry, Michael Jordan, Scottie Pippen, Larry Bird. All of these are big name players that we tried to figure out who was the best of the best to be able to compete against the best Lakers players of all time. It's the Lakers versus the field. And these are the people we have in the starting lineup for this matchup tonight. Starting for your Los Angeles Lakers at the point guard, undisputed, not a doubt, belongs to Mr. Showtime Laker himself, Magic Johnson. At the two guard, is it even a question? The man, the myth, the legend himself, rest easy being Kobe Bean Bryant, the Black Mamba at the two guard. Slightly a little bit controversial, but I really don't care if y'all don't like this, but for the best small forward position for the Los Angeles Lakers is going to be none other than LeBron James. At the forward position, we have arguably one of the best bigs to ever play for the Los Angeles Lakers, which is Kareem Abdul-Jabbar at the power forward slot. And then locking down the interior inside the paint, they call him Big Diesel. They call him Big Shamrock. They call him Shaq Fu. They call him Shaq Daddy. Superman in the flesh himself. You got Shaquile O'Neal holding down the center spot for this Lakers squad. And for the rest of the field, I figured it was appropriate to put us all in Celtics and Lakers jerseys since that's a little bit of a rivalry. You have starting at the point guard spot, Steph Curry. Arguably, I don't even think it is arguable, greatest shooter in all of NBA history. Number two, his airness himself, Michael Jeffrey Jordan, holding down the shooting guard spot for the field. At the three, little bit of a controversy. I talked it over with some people in the community, and overall, what was concluded was it was better to include Larry Legend in this mix because, and feel free to give me your comments in the chat if y'all wouldn't mind, the argument was who has had the better career and who would fit better with some of these players. It was between Larry Legend and Kevin Durant. And most of the people that we had this conversation with agreed Larry Legend has had the better statistical and career performance resume over Kevin Durant. And they're going to need some of that shooting to be able to stretch out this Lakers squad. So Larry Legend is holding down that three spot. At the power forward position, Mr. Fundamental himself. Yes, that's right. Tim Duncan is going to be starting at the power forward spot. Some would argue the greatest power forward to ever play the game of basketball is repping for the field, and holding down the big man position at the center spot for the field is none other than arguably one of the most winningest players to ever play the game of basketball. He won 11 NBA titles, but only played 13 seasons. That's right. This man's accolades, his numbers, and his legend stands head and shoulders above the field. It's none other than Bill Russell himself. These two squads are going to go head-to-head against one another in a 7-game series, and I want to see what it looks like and who can come out on top. Can it be the Los Angeles Lakers all-time best players, or is it going to be the field that takes this victory? I mean, so just taking a look at the roster above me, I mean, you can see that these are no scrubs. These are some of the best players to ever play the game of basketball that are about to clash with one another in epic proportions. This is going to be a fun matchup to be able to watch. And if you guys are watching this video, make sure you type in the comments right now who you think is going to win between these two squads. I'm very curious to see. I'm excited to see what that's going to look like. All right, so let's jump into game number one and see what we got between these two squads. Yo, that ain't even close. The field takes game number one. Check out the box score. You got Magic Johnson with 27.7 rebounds and 10 assists. Bron had 24, 5, and 7. Kobe, you had 23 points and 12 assists. Shaquile O'Neal, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar struggled a little bit with 14 and 8. But on the other side, yo, Steph Curry with 45 points. All right, so that will decide your game one matchup. Let's jump into game number 2. Yo, the Lakers are not hanging. Steph Curry is that dude, bro. Oh my gosh. Steph Curry went off for 35 points, man. Larry Bird had 22. Mike had 21, 7, and 14. Tim had 13 and 6. And then Bill Russell fouled out, but he had 4 points, 17 boards, and 9 assists. For the Lakers, man, it's just the same old song, different verse. They struggled scoring. Kobe went 8 for 22. MJ played great defense on him. Nobody can hit a three-point shot. They went 2 for 13 from the 3 as opposed to 10 for 27 from the three-point line. LeBron James struggled, 11 points, 11 rebounds, 7 assists. Magic Johnson, 18 points, 7 rebounds, 10 assists. All right, so right now we are looking at a Boston Celtics 2-0 series lead. Let's jump into game number 3 and see if this is going to be any different. Yeah, we're going to jump in this game. Yo, Steph Curry fouled out. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we are in game number 3. Let's see what they have working with them. You got Kareem Abdul-Jabbar on the block, with Tim Duncan gets it back up to Kobe Bryant with MJ guarding him on that Boston Celtics team. Send LeBron through, down to Larry Legend, who picks it off. Larry Legend the other direction. Tries to go behind the back. Magic on Larry, but Kobe will steal the ball. Ball's going the other direction. Here comes Bean. Down to Johnson. Johnson will green the shot right on Tim Duncan. That now makes it a 6-point ball game. Ball's going the other direction. This is a very post-centric type of a basketball team this Lakers unit is. Kobe Bryant. Oh, Kobe said, on Michael Jordan. Tim Duncan with the foul, and he'll go to the free throw line. That's Kareem Abdul-Jabbar with this 3rd personal foul. Hey, man, Kareem, clean the goggles off, my boy. You definitely hacked, my man. Tim Duncan at the free throw line. He will make the first one. Cuts it down to 6. Kobe with the ball again. Over to Johnson. Larry Legend on LeBron James in that corner. Pick and roll with Shaq Diesel. That's blocked by Bill Russell. Ball going the other way now at the 2-minute marker. Magic Johnson with the emphatic one-handed slam. Ball going the other way. Kobe beat Bryant on MJ. MJ with the defense. Shaq with the board. Shaq with another board. Out to Kobe. That's cash money, ladies and gentlemen. Pushes the lead up to 11. 1 minute and 30 seconds left to go in this game. Down to Tim Duncan with the two-handed slam. Magic Johnson with the mismatch. Trying to get the float game going. Oh my gosh, 28%, and Magic said it does not matter. Down to Tim Duncan. Pick and roll game looks really good between MJ and Tim Duncan. I like those two on that pick and roll game. We'll go into Boston. LeBron with the one-handed slam. The Lakers will go into Boston down 2-0 and will come away with a victory, convincing victory, might I add, against this very tough Boston Celtics team. It did not help that Steph Curry was fouled out in this game. All right, let's take a look at the box score real quick. Right here, you had Tim Duncan with 33 points, 12 boards, 12 assists. Tim Duncan did it all in this game. Steph Curry, who unfortunately fouled out, only came out with 24 and 10 assists at the moment. Came in with 24 points and 10 assists. Michael Jordan with 22 points, 9 assists as well. I mean, you got assists all the way across the board. Almost everybody had a double-double in just assists alone. Bill Russell with 13, 15, and 8. Larry Bird struggled a little bit with his shooting, going 9 for 20 from the field. But at the end of the day, the biggest difference maker in this was Kobe Bryant and Magic Johnson, who stepped up and balled out for their team. Kobe going 12 for 22 and 6 and 8 from the three-point line. Magic Johnson tossing that rock all over the place with 16 assists. And if you take a look above me, a 41-point fourth quarter surge is what propelled this Lakers team to the victory they needed in this must-win situation, so they're not facing a 3-0 deficit. All right, let's jump into game number 4. Let's see what this looks like. Oh yeah, we're jumping in this one. We are in game number 4. It is a 5-point ball game. The Lakers are trying to tie this series back up. Larry Legend is in foul trouble, and the Celtics are struggling to get the offense rolling. Ball is going the other direction. LeBron James with the rock. Has Steph Curry on a major mismatch and will get the finish over a much smaller defender. Celtics with life still left in them. Here comes Michael Jeffrey Jordan. Trying to dance around Kobe Bryant. And he is blocked again by Shaq. It makes a big difference having such a major force in the paint right there, because MJ cannot get anything going in the paint. They lost one of their better shooters in Larry Bird, but they still got Steph Curry. They're not really utilizing him like that, though. To Kareem, down to Kobe in the corner. And Kobe Bryant will hit another one. That pushes the lead to a 10-point ball game. Kobe down to Abdul Jabbar. I think LeBron wants the post up. He's calling for it in the post. And he gets the bucket and the foul. All right, here we go on the other direction. It is now a 13-point lead with 1 minute left to go in this gameplay. I think that might be all she wrote, man. Shaquille O'Neal, oh my gosh, it's 100% smothered, but they still get the bucket to go in. Up to LBJ. LBJ, you had the shot, son. Take the shot. Kobe. Oh, he missed it. That's the look you want, though. Shaq again. Shaq is a force down there. And guys, that is all she wrote. Your Lakers will tie this series back up 2 apiece. This series is going back to Los Angeles, and I need to see who comes out on top. All right, now we're going to jump into game number 5. Let's look and see what this game looks like here. Uh-oh. Yo, the Lakers are running away with this right now. What's that box score look like? Yo, Kobe Bryant with 45 points, 15 assists. Kareem with 35 and 18. Y'all, LeBron had 23 assists. Shaquille O'Neal with a 12 and 6 game. Bill Russell, man, I don't know what Bill Russell is doing, man. Bill Russell had 0 points. He went 0 for 5. He had 15 boards, 9 assists. Steph Curry, man, he was hitting. Dog had a 38-point game, 9 assists. MJ had 38 points. Tim Duncan had 23, 8, and 15. And Larry Legend had 17 points, but it's still not enough. All right, here we are, game number 6. The Field, trying to see if they can force a game number 7. Yo, they blew up. Wow. What happened? Of course, Steph Curry, Michael Jordan, Larry Bird, Tim Duncan, they all ate. Tim Duncan had 21 boards. Bill Russell had 18 boards. They all ate, man. And then for the Lakers, I mean, I'll be honest with you, bro. They struggled. They struggled heavily. LeBron had 24, 6, and 12. Shaquille O'Neal had 18 points and 15 rebounds. Kobe struggled from the field. Magic struggled from the field. Kareem struggled from the field. Yeah, some of these guys just struggled from the field to be able to make it work. So here we go. We're going now into game number 7. Let's see what this looks like, man. I'm going to jump in it. All right, guys, here we are. This is game number 7. We are walking into a slaughterhouse. The game is far from over, so we're going to see if this team can catch back up. There we go. 6 seconds left to go in the shot clock. Larry Bird with the pick and roll game and Tim Duncan off the drive. That's going to be emphatically rejected by Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. And LeBron wants it on the block. LeBron with Steph Curry on him. It's going to be a foul. Yo, Steph Curry just fouled out. LeBron will make the 2 at the line. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Magic with the great recovery on defense. Gets it down to the paint. Oh my gosh, Magic almost blocked Bill Russell, but he did not. That's going to be a dunk. Magic with the rock gets it down to Kobe, who has MJ on him. Down to Magic, and that's going to be a one-handed slam. Easy. But here's the thing. Lakers can keep scoring. It does not matter. They have to make some defensive stands here. Down to Tim Duncan in the paint. Tim Duncan off a couple of post moves. He'll miss that. He'll miss it again. He'll make the 3rd one. Don't force it, Kobe. Yo, what a pass. Closing at the 6-minute marker. 9 seconds left off of the... Oh, my gosh, bro. Michael Jordan just baptized Kobe Bryant. Oh, my gosh. Magic Johnson gets it to Shaq, who finishes. Listen, the Lakers cannot get a stop. They have been struggling to slow down the offense of the Boston Celtics. Magic going the other way to Bean, to LeBron with a wide open 3. That's a bucket that pushes the lead now down to a 15-point lead. Kobe with the rock. He's got MJ on him. He's actually getting double teamed. Gets it down into the post, and he'll finish that. Kobe Bryant with the great post move. That pushes the lead now down to 13. LeBron with the basketball. Gets the board, pushes the tempo, gets it down to Magic, back to LeBron, who gets it blocked by Bill Russell. 3 minutes left to go. Down the floor, Michael Jeffrey Jordan in the corner. That's a 3-point shot right there, 16-point game. Here we are, Magic Johnson, trying to see if they can continue getting the offense they need. Kobe with the step back, that's a foul. Michael Jordan just fouled out. Michael Jordan fouled out. Steph Curry fouled out. Kobe Bryant trying to see if he can cut this lead down to a 14-point deficit. And he will do just that. 14 points, 3 minutes left to go in this game. Couple of bench players. We did use the historic Celtics rosters, so there's going to be a couple of... Oh, that's a good shot, bro. Larry Legend ain't missing that one. That's cash money. Gets it out to Magic. Magic Johnson with the beautiful left-handed finger roll. Gets the bucket. Now it's a 14-point lead still, but they need to make a defensive stop. And oh my gosh, Magic Johnson with the rip. Over to Kobe, and that's another bucket. It's now, that wasn't very smart to do with a minute and a half left in this game. Kobe Bean Bryant cuts the lead down to 10 points. Lakers needing to make a final stand here. Shaq on the ball. Gets the block, the ball's going the other direction. Magic Johnson down to LeBron. LeBron misses the dunk. He's met at the rim. They got time. They need threes though. They'll make the bucket. Hey, it's now, okay, it's an 8-point game. 43 seconds left to go. Lakers with the ball. Magic Johnson down to Shaq. That's an easy 2-point shot. That's going to be now a 6-point ball game. They're going to go ahead and take that foul. It's going to be Kobe Bean Bryant's second personal foul. Trying to see if they can put the Boston Celtics on the free throw line. They'll take another foul. They'll bring him to the free throw line. Off that pushes the lead now to an 8-point game. Lakers with the rock going the other direction. Not the best 3-point shooting team. Gets it down to, again, none other than Shaq Diesel. That's easy money, but let's be honest, at this point, they don't need easy twos. They need threes. Off the inbound, it is 21 seconds left to go, and I don't think this Lakers team has enough left in. Oh, my gosh. Now, he already missed one. I'm curious if he'll miss any more. He'll make this one, and he'll make the next one. Lakers have no timeouts. They have to just run it up the floor. Magic Johnson is forced to just have to chuck that up. And yeah, that's, ladies and gentlemen, that's game right there. I don't think the Lakers are coming back and winning this one. And it looks like between the field and the Los Angeles Lakers all-time great, the Lakers and all of their great players they had went in a 7-game series and lost by 7 points to the entire NBA field. What a matchup between these two teams. They certainly did not disappoint when it came to just the competitiveness, when it came to the legendary statuses on the floor, when it came to the highlight moments. They came out and they put on a show. But only one team can come out victorious, and that is going to be the field. So that will go ahead and conclude this series we have today, man. Let me know what y'all think about it in the comments. Y'all want to see any other types of scenarios like this that we can kind of play out between the two teams? I had fun. I thought that was a great matchup. And overall, I think this was a great opportunity to showcase some of the best talent in all of NBA history, going at it head-to-head against one another. So if you guys are here and you guys made it to the end of the video, do me a massive favor. Type Noti Gang in the comments down below, and you get an opportunity to be featured in our next video that we have, because we got to show love to our Noti Gang in the YouTube community. Please do not forget to hit that like button, and if you're new, drop a comment, drop a sub. I'd love to get a chance to meet you and hang out with you as we get a chance to continue making more of these videos. Give me some feedback, man. If there's some other ideas y'all want to see, drop them in the comments below. I'd love to be able to chop it up and see what else we can make. But I hope you all enjoy that. I'll see you guys on the next one. Y'all take it easy, man. Peace.